refused to leave, the federal troops came in and evicted him. Several months later, I ran across him in a saloon, and I was just so mad that I just punched him out. When he came to, he ran outside for help. When he came back, he had a gun and some federal troops with him. He shot at me, and my only recourse was to shoot back. He missed. I didn't.
Crack shot like you, I'm surprised the man lived.
Oh, I hit what I was aiming for, I can assure you of that.
But clearly, it's a case of self-defense.
Yes, but tried by a military tribunal, I don't have to tell you how just or how fair that trial was. My only recourse was to run.
But stay. Surely we can work something out.
I don't think that's possible.
But Charles, he's our friend.
Yes, and he's also the sheriff. And, I really don't want to get the sheriff in trouble on my account.
But Nick, this is your home. You have friends, you have a business, the Shakespeare Study Club.
Well, I don't relish the thought of leaving, but I may have no choice.
Well, if you're going to be leaving, Nick, you're going to be needing some money. Here, take this.
That's the money for the belt.
Yes, it is.
Where did you get that much cash?
That's not important, Nick.
You sold your watch?
I don't want to talk about
Who to? Mr. Zales, the jeweler?
it. Perhaps. That's not important. Just take the money.
Running from the law is one thing, but running from your mother-in-law, that's a totally different thing.
Well, if you need money, it's yours.
I appreciate that, Wayne.
Father, there's someone at the door and I can't answer it.
Just a Nick, I just realized that might be Charles at the door. Better to be safe than sorry. Let's go back.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We can talk this out in the office.
Father, the door. Oh, just a moment, I'm coming. He was in here, Reverend Fowler. Where could he have gone?
I was hoping I could catch him. I was supposed to pick up the money for the bell in the morning, but I'm going to be so rushed, I thought I'd pick it up now on the way to the parsonage. Save the trip. Oh, well.
I think he has the money in his envelope. Ah, yes. Here it is, Reverend.
Well, now, that'll work just fine. Ring on, you bell.
Is there anything else, Reverend?
No, Nora, I really must be going, but thank you very much for your help. And don't turn too many heads into potato tonight. Oh, you might leave your father a note telling him that I have the money.
Yes, sir.
I'll see myself out. Good night, Nora.
Good night. Dear Father, Reverend Fowler, oh, I'll just tell him.
You sure do look pretty tonight, Nora.
Why, Johnny Ward, you'll have me blushing here in a minute with that kind of talk.
Ouch! Oh, I guess I ain't much of a dancer. You see, Mama tried to teach me a few steps till her feet got swollen. I reckon she didn't learn me much. But are you all right?
Me? Why, I'm just fine, and you're a wonderful dancer.
I am.
Spectacular.
Oh, well, I guess I was just bored with it, because I sure ain't been practicing much.
You certainly could fool me. Ouch! Oh,
Sorry.
that was my fault.
So you supposed to now get some punch?
Don't be silly. I went to dance all night. Ow! Ow!
Oh, now that just had to hurt. I think I smushed your toe.
I don't know what you're talking about, Violet.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw you staring at Chrissy Kitchens, and so did everybody else.
I wasn't staring. I merely glanced at her.
I know the difference between a glance and a lurid glare. It was all I could do to keep myself from pouring a glass of punch on
glad you didn't. It would have made things worse. I'm sorry, dear. It won't happen again.
Very well.
But you must admit, she's quite a looker.
Ira!
Oh, but so are you, dear.
Thank you, Ira. And when we go back in there to dance, stop trying to leave.
Yes, dear. I'm just really worried about him. He's one of the best friends I have.
I'm worried about him too, dear, but there's nothing we can do about it right now, so try to relax and enjoy yourself. Mother certainly is.
Yes, I've noticed.
Smile, William. I want people to think you don't enjoy being with your wife.
I always enjoy dancing with beautiful women.
Why, thank you, sir.
Now, don't tire me out. Chrissy Kitchens is next on my list.
My dead body. I don't want you anywhere near that woman. She spins webs that would put a spike in the machine.
Yes, dear.
Did I ever tell you I once danced with the governor of Mississippi?
No, ma'am.
Oh, indeed I did. Isn't this a lovely evening?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, there's nothing like a palm soiree to make a lady light on her feet, don't you agree, Sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
I suppose you heard that the church is getting a new bell and it's dedicated to me.
No, ma'am.
Are you frightened, Sheriff? You seem tense.
No, ma'am.
Oh, can't you say anything besides yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Nora, are you in some kind of pain?
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
If you say so. I feel so fortunate to have got to dance with you this evening. After all, every boy in town's been following you around.
Oh, I've just been having the best time of my life. I don't think there's a boy in town who hasn't stepped on my foot tonight. I feel as if I'm in a dream and I'm afraid someone will wake me up.
Well, if stepping on your feet doesn't wake you up, your dream is safe.
Father, there's something I was supposed to tell you, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was.
Well, I hope it wasn't important.
I guess not. If it were important, I would have remembered it. Just look at that Chrissy Kitchens parading around over there.
Where?
Father!
Sorry, dear. What a beautiful Christmas morning.
William, you shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did. It's the most beautiful jacket I've ever seen.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I love it. But I told you not to buy me anything, what with the bell and all. I told you not to.
Well, a husband can't do everything his wife tells him to.
Ira does.
Well, if I was married to Violet Pickens, there's the thought, I'd follow the straight and narrow myself.
I know you told me not to buy you anything, and honestly, I wasn't.
Abby.
Now, don't be angry with me. When I saw this in the store, I just knew I had to get it for you. Aren't you going to open it?
Well, if I must.
You must.
It's beautiful.
You've been using a new watch chain for months now. The old one didn't do justice to your watch. And when I saw that one in the store, I just knew I had to buy it for you.
Well, I'm ever so grateful.
Aren't you going to put it on your watch?
Well, after things calm down, you know how hectic Christmas mornings can be.
I wouldn't call this hectic, dear.
Well, Reverend Fowler's coming by to pick up the money, and I want to make sure it's
Oh,
right.
don't be silly. You can put that chain on in the blink of an eye. Now get on with it so I can see the finished product.
I just don't think I can.
You don't like it, is that it?
Now you're being silly, and of course I like it. It's just,
It's just that. William, where's your watch?
I seem to have misplaced it.
Misplaced it?
I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Oh, well,